1994, I lost my family members, like my uncles and my aunties, my cousins. It was awful. I feel sad, but as I am Christian, if I pray, I try to upset, to recognize that I lost my friends, my family members, but as I still live with my fathers and my mother, my brothers and sisters, that I thank God that He protected us and the others' friends, but I still remember those who are dead.
Yes.
It's like other Rwandans, but it's not so difficult.
We have been orphans from 1989. My father, because of sickness. Now he have died when I was 6. I was in a family which is not strong. In 1994, I was in primary school. That thing affected me from when I was 10 to 15 years. I was so affected by the vision of a sin in 1994. My character, I was so shy. Shy. Yeah.
Is it due to jealousy?
Yeah, and my family life, due to my family life of being immature early. I met many tasks. Yeah. To pay for myself the school fees, and that is why until now everything I do, I achieve, I make achievement due to my efforts.
So many problems, but we survived after all, because we were supposed to be killed. And the luck was that my dad wasn't there. He is a trader, and he was at Mumbai. We tried to manage. Our neighbors helped us to find where to live in the genocide. But during even the genocide, we have been surviving, but separately, because my brothers went out, because first of all they looked for killing boys, and it was hard to let boys staying in your house.
Do you still remember these days?
Yeah, I remember. And even my mom was pregnant, so it has been a big problem to survive for her. I'm not, but maybe in the memorial period, because I remember my uncles, my aunties, my grandparents, other members of family that I lost. Yeah. For criminals, I think that they have been convinced, so I'm not very angry for them, because it's so many years. We have also to accept that, because they have been mobilized, we have to forget about that. That's what I think. For me, it's my position.
Yes, but
and to give a pardon when they are asking, it's my position.
For me, I wasn't in Rwanda, but I was in outside in Tanzania. So I came in 1996. Yeah, he goes in Tanzania from 1959. Rwanda there is some big problem we get for that to last before 1994. So I was very, very discouraged. First of all, you see my friend, my friend be sister and brothers. So, you know, there's some problem you can come. Someone get problem. So all of us, we have to share with him or her. Also, when someone gets some good things for make marriage, for some parties for major, we have to help him or her for doing that work. You can find many things to share.
My family is a long story, but in short, I come from a family of 10 children. It was a family which was so good, but not have chance to live together with our parents and our sisters and brothers. Oh, the role of young people is so great and so important because it has taken about more than 40 years to plant this hate spirit into Rwandans. Like bad ideologies like genocide ideology, segregation, divisionism, regionalism also. There's still so many ideologies in old persons. But we young people, as we are getting, we are grown up and we are educated, especially I say for the educated young people, it can contribute a lot because if you say to old person that what you are believing is not true, and when they are telling you, oh, this man hates you, this girl hates you, you can't accept it. You will not believe it. And activity we can do is to organize, we can say, ourselves as young people, to put our efforts together and then raise one voice. Say no to this, say never again to this.
Yeah, culture troop, Bindangamucho, all of them, they are younger, they are youth. So, we discuss. There's a time we take a time we discuss. We say about Rwanda, how making Rwanda developed, how we organized our Rwanda. So we be cooperated for making our development.
Cultural dance is so strong here in Rwanda, and our traditional culture is good for us and for any people in the country. If you want to sing about peace, you want to sensitize people to believe in it, to live in peace, to be tolerant, to install justice, we use these songs, traditional songs, and it works very good because Rwandans like these traditional songs, and our dancers also used it to show in practice through the signs that we must also contribute through our culture, our traditional culture.
There is other dances I dance, and in my life I like to try to make somebody's faces happy, as I always did to this traditional dance, is to keep me just to stop worrying, to try to stop worrying about hard life. Always we meet as an orphans, you know, the orphans meet the difficulties. Sometimes your mother could ill, and you can be worried about how can you sustain also your young brother and young sisters. How can I help also my country? All we know our country have many objections to many plans. Every time I think about my
Banyarwanda